Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be trying out this very nice tablet that Xencelabs kindly sent to me. Before we even get started, I can tell you this is the nicest feeling tablet I've ever touched. It feels very fancy. So I'm going to be starting with the unboxing so you can see everything that it comes with. This is the pen tablet medium bundle, which comes with the quick keys and 2 pens. First thing in the box is this thank you card with a little note and your quick start info on the back. And right under that is the tablet. Next is a carrying pouch, which is really nice. I didn't know it came with one. Then there's 3 sections on the bottom. The first box has your cords as well as a drawing glove. It says medium, but it fits my super small hands as well as Beau's huge ones. But I did see that they have more size options on their website if you need a smaller one or a larger one. The second section is your quick keys as well as a little info packet for your warranty and a Xencelabs sticker. The last section is the pen case. I didn't expect it to feel so heavy, but it feels really nice. Right out of the box, before even turning everything on, I can say this tablet feels very high quality. It doesn't feel flimsy or cheap in any way. It feels really sleek, and I really like that slope on the front. I feel like it will make working on it really comfortable. The non-slip panels on the bottom are nice too. Next is the quick keys, which also feels really nice. I like that the non-slip pad covers the full bottom. It'll definitely keep it from moving around while you're using it. Next is the pen case, which is magnetic. I really can't get over how nice everything feels. On the inside, you have 6 regular nibs as well as 4 felt ones. Then your 2 pins, a USB-A to USB-C adapter, a wireless Bluetooth dongle, and a nib remover. It also has that nice rubber non-slip material on the full inside, which makes it feel extremely fancy. I'm really excited for the thin pin. Can't wait to try it out. I love how the grip on both pins goes all the way down to the tip. They also both have an eraser end, which I will definitely need to try out. Next up is the carrying case. That Velcro is extremely strong, like really strong, and loud to open. I wouldn't want to open that in like a classroom or like an office, but the inside is extremely soft, like amazingly soft. It also has a pocket in the front with 2 smaller sections where you could put your quick keys or the pen case or the cords if you need them. Now let's get everything set up so I can try it out. I'm extremely excited for the wireless ability. Like extremely excited. Setup was super easy. I just followed the instructions and everything worked perfectly. The Xencelabs app is simple and easy to use. I'm using it on Mac OS. I did see that they have a Linux option though, which is really cool. I'll definitely need to try that out someday. I absolutely love that you can change the color of the little lights in the corners. That's such like a nice touch. I love that I can make it match the rest of my setup, which is green right now. You can also set what the buttons at the top do, which is useful. I already started using the quick keys. I've been using it while editing videos. It's been extremely nice. The screen shows what each button does, which is nice because you can have 5 different sets, all with different settings. I have 2 set up so far. I have just the regular use one, like Shift, Command, Undo, stuff like that. Then I have one specially for Vinci Resolve, which is what I use to edit my videos, which has things like Cut, which would be 3 buttons if I was using my keyboard, then blade, snap, space, stuff like that. It's been so much faster and has already improved my workflow a lot. The dial also has 4 different settings that you can change to whatever you want, rename, and even change the color and the sensitivity. It's really cool and I am super happy with it. Each of the pins have a page as well, where you can set the pressure along with what you want the buttons to do. You can also adjust the eraser pressure, which I think is really neat. Now with everything set up, let's go over some of the stats while I get started on some art. After, I'll start to share what I think of the whole setup while working. So at the time of recording this, the Xencelabs Pen Tablet Medium Bundle with Quick Keys is $359.99. The medium size is about 12.6 by 9 inches. The active area is about 10.3 by 5.8 inches. The aspect ratio is 16 by 9 and it weighs a little over 1.5 pounds. It says that you can expect a 16-hour battery life with a 2.5 hour long charge time. For the pins, they both have 8,192 levels for the pressure sensitivity, which is the same as my previous tablet and seems to be pretty standard now. They both also have the tilt function and the erasers I mentioned earlier. The thin pen has 2 buttons, while the larger one has 3. For the quick keys, it's about 2.5 by 6.5 inches. The display can be vertical or horizontal depending on what you prefer. It has quite a long battery life at 25 to 53 hours with an 1.5 hour long charge time, and the ability to set an auto sleep time. It has 8 buttons, but with the option of the different sets, you could get up to 40 different shortcut keys, plus the 4 different dial settings. Like the tablet, you can connect it wirelessly or use USB. It works on Mac, Windows, and there's a Linux version coming soon, which is really exciting. Now that you have an idea of how this tablet compares to others technically, let's talk about the experience of using everything, which I think is the most important part. I don't normally accept offers to review tablets, but this one really caught my eye. Looking at their design, it's obvious how much thought and care went into making this tablet be extremely nice to use. Small things like being able to change the colors of the lights, the grip going all the way down to the tip of the pens, and all of the sloped edges can really make such a huge difference when you're using something like this for several hours a day. So if you have the extra money and you're looking for a nice tablet, I think this is a great option, especially if you want something that's wireless. I think that's one of my favorite parts of this tablet. It being wireless makes it so easy to pull out and put away. I absolutely hate having wires all over my desk and it stresses me out. For beginners though, or maybe people who don't use their tablets very often, you could definitely go with a cheaper option. But overall, I love this set. The tablet has completely replaced my previous tablet as like my daily use drawing tablet, and the Quick Keys is great for video editing and just like making shortcuts if you often forget them like I do. So before we get too far, here are my pros and cons. Pros: very high quality build, wireless of course, well thought out and very comfy to use, long charge time. The slider buttons on the tablet and the Quick Keys I think are really smart, nice color lights, and the easy to use program. And for the cons, I would say the price, but like I said, it's a very nice quality set, so I think it's worth it. It just might not be in everyone's budget. It's not touch reactive, so you can't use it as like a trackpad with your fingers, but my old one didn't have this either, so it's totally fine with me. And then lastly, it might not natively work on your version of Linux, but that's literally all I can think of. I don't want to bore you too much with saying what I like about this set over and over again, but I think it's a very nice set that I would recommend and will continue to use as like my main drawing tablet for computer use. While using it, I spent a lot of time switching what I wanted my quick key buttons to do, so you'll definitely have to use it a bit to see what your most needed shortcuts are. On the quick keys, I have a set specifically for MediBang, which is the drawing program that I'm using here. For that, I have select, undo, cut, transform, deselect, enter, eyedropper, and the lasso tool. Any other keys I need are set to the buttons on the pens or the 3 buttons on the tablet. I really thought I would prefer the thin pen since it's more similar to my Apple Pencil, but I actually found myself using the 3-button pen a lot more. It just felt more comfy after a few hours of drawing. I also ended up switching to one of those felt nibs, and I really liked the added friction and kind of like feel of it. I use Paperlike on my iPad, and this really reminded me of the feel of that. Just the right amount of resistance. But I've been using the set now for a couple of weeks and don't have any complaints. But if you do have any questions about anything I might have missed, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. For next videos, I'm close to finishing my sketchbook and I've started recording a new vlog, so the next video should be one of those. I will see you soon. Bye.